A birthday gift to the world. A judge ruled that Warner Chappell Music does not hold a valid copyright over the lyrics to Happy Birthday. So that means it's public domain. Tangent Capital partner Bob Rice with me now, saying intellectual property is a major source of income for a lot of companies. Yeah. A reformed lawyer that you are, Bob Rice. What is the difference between this public domain and I own the rights to Happy Birthday?
Well, once something is either 70 years old, in which it goes in the public domain, or you rule for some reason not to have had a valid copyright in the first place, then anybody can sing it, anybody can use it, and you don't have to pay. But normally, the thing that's really interesting is anytime you hear a song, whether it's in an elevator or background music to a TV commercial or on the radio or streaming over your kid's device, somebody, and maybe lots of people, are getting paid.
Okay, which brings up a great point, because I always used to read this with Michael Jackson's estate, that the thing that was the most valuable as a single unit was he owned a lot of the copyrights to the Beatles songs.
Right. Not his own. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Because that's the cool thing about it. If you own the rights to the words and music, as opposed to a specific performance of the words and music, you own the rights to words and music, you can get paid for decades and decades and decades. And in fact, those rights are currently throwing off something around $7 billion a year to U.S. investors.
That is worth paying attention to. $7 billion a year. So can the average person do this easily?
Not so easily. If more, upscale investors, accredited investors can definitely invest through 6 or 8 really high-quality private partnerships that specialize in this. If you want to be really adventurous, hey, you can buy anything on the internet, right? And now there are some exchanges that you can go up and actually buy music rights right on the internet. If you pick a good one, you could be making money for a very long time.
But it seems like the more sophisticated investors are going to have access to the songs that are probably going to pay the most in royalties.
Right. And one of the cool things that happens when you invest behind the right kind of a manager is that they actually go out and shop the library. So the music gets used more for commercials or in a jingle or in a theater. And that increases the value and increases your income stream over time.
All right. I have to check my ringtones. Bob Rice, thank you as always, joining us there from Tangent Capital Partners.